Embers of New Beginnings. New Year's Day dawned with a crisp breeze and the promise of fresh starts. In a cozy neighborhood, friends gathered for a celebratory barbecue at Rosie's house. Among the guests were two souls destined to cross paths: Andrea, an adventurous photographer with a love for capturing life's fleeting moments, and James, a charismatic architect with a penchant for bringing dreams to life through his designs. As the aroma of grilled delights filled the air, Andrea and James found themselves drawn to the laughter and camaraderie on Rosie's backyard patio. Unbeknownst to them, the universe was orchestrating a serendipitous encounter that would kindle the flames of a new beginning. Andrea, clad in a vibrant sundress that echoed the hues of the blooming flowers around the patio, was engrossed in framing the perfect shot of the festive scene. James, with his easy smile and a plate of barbecue in hand, approached her, intrigued by the passion reflected in her lens. Their conversation unfolded effortlessly, like a dance set to the rhythm of shared laughter and common interests. Andrea was captivated by James's tales of architectural marvels, and James found himself enchanted by Andrea's ability to freeze moments in time with her camera. As the day progressed, they discovered shared dreams and aspirations that wove a tapestry of connection between them. Beneath the shade of a blossoming tree, Andrea and James shared stories of their journeys, dreams, and the subtle nuances that made their hearts beat in harmony. As the sun began its descent, casting a warm glow over the gathering, Rosie suggested a friendly game of lawn bowls. Andrea and James found themselves on the same team, their camaraderie turning into a playful alliance. Amidst the spirited competition and shared victories, their connection deepened. As the evening settled in, the crackling embers of the barbecue transformed into a metaphor for the simmering connection between Andrea and James. They found themselves drawn to the flickering warmth, sharing moments of quiet introspection amidst the festive revelry. Underneath the starlit sky, as the clock approached midnight, Andrea and James stood side by side, gazing into the future with a shared sense of anticipation. The countdown to the new year became a symbolic bridge, connecting the chapters of their individual lives to the unwritten pages of a collective story. At the stroke of midnight, amidst cheers and fireworks, Andrea and James shared a tender kiss, a promise of the adventures and shared joys that lay ahead. The universe, it seemed, had conspired to bring two hearts together on this New Year's Day, igniting the embers of a love story that would warm their souls in the days, months, and years to come. In the days that followed the New Year's Day barbecue, Andrea and James found their lives entwining in unexpected and delightful ways. Their connection deepened as they discovered the richness of each other's worlds. Andrea, with her adventurous spirit and love for exploration, introduced James to the hidden gems of the city. From quaint coffee shops to art exhibitions, their shared experiences became the brushstrokes on the canvas of their budding romance. James, in turn, unveiled the architectural wonders of the city, each structure revealing a story of innovation and creativity. As the seasons changed, so did the landscape of their love. Spring brought blooming flowers and shared picnics in the park, while summer evenings were spent under a blanket of stars, the air filled with whispered promises. In the cozy embrace of autumn, Andrea and James ventured on scenic hikes, their laughter echoing through colorful forests. The winter holidays arrived, and the couple found themselves back at Rosie's house, where their story began. The familiar faces, the laughter, and the aroma of the barbecue brought a sense of nostalgia. The scent of pine and the glow of holiday lights set the stage for a festive reunion. Surrounded by friends and the familiar warmth of the barbecue, Andrea and James reminisced about the serendipitous day that changed their lives. As the new year approached once again, Andrea and James reflected on the journey that had led them to this moment. The embers of their love, kindled on that fateful New Year's Day, had evolved into a steady flame, a beacon guiding them through the intricacies of life. With the clock ticking towards midnight, Andrea and James stood together, hand in hand, ready to embrace the promise of another year. The countdown felt like a celebration not just of the passing seconds but of the shared dreams, laughter, and countless moments that had woven the fabric of their love story. As the clock struck midnight, as fireworks painted the night sky with bursts of color, Andrea and James sealed their love with a kiss, a tradition that felt as fresh and magical as the first time. The embers of new beginnings, sparked on that memorable day, continued to glow, casting a warm and enduring light on their journey of love, a journey that promised to unfold with each passing year, like a beautiful tapestry woven with threads of shared moments, laughter, and the everlasting magic of their New Year's Day love story. The end.